What is going on, guys? It's your boys here again, Dean.
Timmy Two Soul.
That's right, and we're still feeling out these Idolmaster TDs. But before we begin, I want to say, first, huge shout out to the Shadowverse Evolved Discord community for the translations. There's like a spreadsheet they gave us to let us get these translations early. Without them, it would not be possible. And with that out of the way, we're back onto our second TD. This is cool. I guess before we begin, I also need to say something about Idolmaster, which is that there are 3 different factions. That they're the 3 TDs: cool, cute, and passion. And then there's like a deck that's like a mixture of all of them. So, and then the other thing is that the gimmick to Idolmaster is going to be Lesson. Lesson is a thing that where at the beginning of the game you start with 4 or 5 4-cost amulets in your EX area, and that you can use them for the lesson ability. So if a card says like lesson 1, we're going to be using a lesson in our EX area and sending it to just banish it, just get rid of it, in order to get additional effects. So that's kind of like really all that you need to know about the actual class. But we're going to get into it, and we're going to be discussing the cards. The only thing I know is that this cool is supposedly the best Idolmaster deck, or at least the most represented according to the Japanese format, and this is definitely the aggro deck as well. And we're going to be seeing that right off the bat. We see Rin Shibuya, who has done war crimes in a different game, White Schwartz. But here she's a 3-mana 3/3. She has Storm, so Novice Trooper already, but it gets better, and that's on play if there are at least 3 cool followers on our field. Select another follower on your field with 3 or less attack and give it Storm, kind of like Wingy. And then activate 1 mana, 1 lesson, give this card +1 attack, and you can do that once per turn.
I have a question.
Yes.
When it says this ability can be activated once per turn, that's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! The one Rin Shibuya can be activated once per turn. Like if you had 3 of her on board, you could activate it on all of them, right?
Theoretically, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. Okay.
Soft once per turn.
So, yeah, card's busted. It says Storm on the top left.
Yeah, definitely. Storm, it's like a Novice Trooper with additional effects to where we can get a little bit more value. And then also we can scale it up, so it's not only 3, it can also be 4. I kind of like it.
I like it.
It's pretty basic. It's pretty basic, but like we'll need to see the rest of the cards.
Well, it's I don't know. This is generically good. It says Storm, and then it says give another card Storm.
If you have 2 other cards, right?
Yeah, but every Swordcraft card we've read in the past 2 sets has said that. So like, it can't be that difficult, right?
That's true. It would be pretty easy.
It may be.
Another follower too, so you can get cheeky if you're putting this in. Well, there's 3 cool, so I guess you really couldn't. It's probably going to be like in Uma, where if you tried to play like non-Uma class Uma, like, right?
Yeah.
You know what those noises equate to. The the deck ended up being like just filled with like ass, like actual ass. So I imagine getting 3 cools on the board in a non-cool IMAS deck would be pretty difficult. So that effect is probably going to be... You probably can't abuse that with random shit in actual sword.
Nah, I don't think so.
But... yeah, especially with the way everything's trait locked behind, like, things like don't actually interact outside of their own archetype.
Yeah, and it'd be hard telling how many cool cards are actually in Sword. If you can... There's probably as many cool Swordcraft cards as there are, like, yokai followers from last set.
Truth. So, let's go on to the next one. I think this card's pretty good. You're going to be playing it, probably because it's the Legendary and the Trial deck. It's the face of the thing. But yeah, let's go to the next one.
And now, Kamiya. Over the Rainbow.
3 attack.
5-drop 3 attack.
Important.
Oh, okay. I think she can get Storm. Let's see. Fanfare, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may put 2 cool followers with a total original cost of 4 or less from among them onto your field. Put the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. Ooh, so it is a Swordcraft card. It's a Swordcraft card. So the last card costs 3, so you could put like that card in a 1-drop. Oh, hey, the next card's a 1-drop.
Whoa, the legendaries work together. This set, I do want to say this set, what's really messed up, I don't know, I hope you get 3 of each legendary, but even if you don't, there's like SPs in the starter deck. So it's going to be a little cursed because I'm going to need to max rarity these things. But anyway, yeah, how you feeling about this? It's looking this card.
It's like Light Maga. It's like that the other Swordcraft cards we've read.
All these top check abilities.
Yeah, it's top check. If you hit your cards, your opponent dies. If you don't, eh.
But it's 5 instead of 4, so it's like the Fiend and Courtly
5.
Dances that let me down.
Yeah, so it's. I mean, you play it. I mean, I see in this list it's a 1 of.
This is a 1 of?
So you don't. Oh, okay. This list is a 3 of.
Real slots.
Oh, wait a minute.
You best believe I'm maxing on this thing.
I see. Yeah. This is a 3 of, and it's in every deck.
Yeah, you hit
decks. It's a 3 of.
You hit a 3-drop. You hit the 1-drop. It's busted.
Well, if you hit that 3-drop on turn 5, that's like a lot of tempo immediately, right? Because Courtly Dance was 6. I mean, you like OTK your opponent on 6 with Courtly Dance sometimes, but like
that's because you get Round Me and like a Mock Knight. That's like an insane amount. That's like actually the same amount of damage, right? Mock Knight Round Me is 7, and this is like 7, 6 plus whatever 1-drops we get. But yeah, I like it. Seems good.
Yeah,
I'm liking the cool deck. I already want to play cool.
Cool deck. It's all the cards are Swordcraft cards.
They're Swordcraft. Swordcraft's busted. Storm is a cool keyword. It's my favorite keyword.
Storm is my favorite keyword. It says my opponent dies.
Yeah, it lets me show my skill by reducing my opponent's health. I like that.
That is the objective of the game.
That is true. Anyway, next one. We're on Karen Hojo. Song for Life. 1 mana, 3/2. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a good card already. At the start of our end phase, if there are no other cool followers on your field, we take a damage to the card. Doesn't matter. It's still 3/2. Activate 3 mana and less than 1. We buff our entire board 1.
Oh, jeez.
Busted.
Oh, yikes. Wow.
This card is insane.
Wow.
This might actually be like, ooh, this deletes your opponent.
You put that down turn 1? You don't, right? No, it says 3, though.
It says 3. You don't give a shit.
Yeah, you'll see the second one off the 5-drop.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you have this, like, turn 1, you're just, like, jamming it because it's 3 face damage. Like, you don't care.
Yeah. What are they going to do? Snipe it?
If you're playing the 1-drop turbo deck, then you have slam down 2 more 1-drops and then it lives. Then your opponent's really scared.
Yeah, this card's insane.
I think on, like, turn 1, like, does it matter that it kills itself? That is, like, kind of bad. I mean, we don't care.
It doesn't, like, it almost kills itself. It kind of doesn't.
Oh,
it's still a 3/1.
Yeah.
Still says 3. Like, do they have snipe? No one plays removal. They're playing cool.
Truth. Yeah, I like this card. Definitely a good one.
Card's disgusting. Yeah.
Next card.
Oh, Yasuha Okazaki. 4-drop fanfare, or 4-drop 4/4. Fanfare, search your deck for a cool follower that originally cost 2 or less play points. Put it on your field. That's pretty good.
It's tutor. It's like
it says search your deck. Not a lot of cards say that.
Yeah, it's the same tutor that is available to like the Hunter deck on the Evos. Is this
yeah.
Does this see play on the deck? I pulled up 2 random decks to look at.
It says put it onto your field.
This.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Does it actually make the cut?
It does
It does.
in this deck.
It does in some of them, yeah. And it's not bad, especially if you're buying this off the shelf. This is a good card. This,
absolutely.
You're gonna feel pretty good. I'm actually like really surprised so far off of these TD reveals we've read. These TDs look pretty good for a new player to start off with. But
this next one's an Aragi card.
no, this is oh my god, I know I've seen this girl before. That's not in like Idolmaster. I swear there's like an anime with this exact character. You're right, it is an Aragi card. Anyway, we got Yukimi Sajo, 2 mana, 2/2. I can't believe they brought this out to the West, bro. like, bro, how are
Japanese culture?
Yeah. This game is like mostly Vanguard people. I know I'm a degenerate weeb, but like, you know, okay, you know, Yukimi Sajo, 2 mana, 2/2. We can pay 2 extra mana when we play her and a lesson to give her +1/+1. That's pretty dog shit again. But we can evolve her for 1, and if we do, we give another card on our board +1 attack, rush, and assail. Wow, those are good keywords. Too bad it said other. I don't know if that's good then. Is this card actually played? There's no shot. I haven't seen any list. It is in the list.
Bro, it's a 2-drop. It has less than 4 attack in the deck that says gives the cool card Storm.
You can evolve it with your Rin because the Rin doesn't need to evolve.
Yeah.
It's like probably part of some like wombo combo where this plus like the Rin just shits out damage.
Well, the 5-drop says like 5 mana, like put on board, right? So if you see this,
4 mana.
Is it 4 mana?
It was 4 mana.
Oh, I see 5 cards. Yeah, I don't know. I think if you stumble on this card, you're not too upset. I don't know. I mean, it's suboptimal. I don't think it's a bad card.
I don't think so either. Like,
I'm not like overly impressed, but it, you know.
The buff is more of like
bad.
you give a card +1 attack so you can get some damage in. I don't know if the rush and assail really matters, but like being able to pair it, it's like an extra source of damage because it can evolve to go with the Rin. So like, yeah, it's probably pretty good. Like on turn 5, think about this. You only have to have like 1 card. You play the 4-drop, you summon a 2-drop. Only one of them has to live. Then you could go Rin plus Yukimi, Evo the Yukimi to buff the Rin. The Rin gives the Yukimi Storm, and that's
I don't remember
7
these names. Which one's Yukimi?
Yukimi's the one we're looking at. It's on the
okay.
slide. It's on the slide.
I don't read cards.
You can read a slide. So I guess it's like not that bad. I can't. Without the full booster. I know this is like the worst review ever, where I'm like lost a little bit in the sauce. We're discovering it as we go.
Mm-hmm. Well, she certainly looks like an Abysscraft card. I'll tell you that.
Let me tell you what.
Well, the Evo does.
She looks
what
like
is this?
The same age as Isla or Luna. So
You're mean. You're mean. This one's Kako Takafuji. 1-drop 2/2, absolutely busted. Oh, evolve for 2 instead of 4. Okay,
go.
what does the Evo say? What? How do they have to understand? Let's see here. On evolve, 3 extra play points. Select enemy leader and deal 3 damage.
You thought it was only 2, but it was actually 5.
Whoa, man. This is a silver. This should be legendary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 6 mana play to have a to do 3 damage. Sometimes you need that extra demonic strike, but like you want the goblin in the early game. This is the same girl, right?
They're
her hair
all
got
supposed
shorter.
to be. You know, you can have a haircut.
She cut her
in
hair.
life.
That's the evolve. She went to great clips.
Anyway, next card. Shizuru Matsuoka. 2 mana, 2/3. Fanfare. Select another cool follower on the field and give it +1 attack. Last word, select a cool follower in your field and give it +1 attack.
Aggressive.
I like this more than the 3 one that we had before. I thought the 3 one was like awful because Agnes was running around, and Agnes would literally solo your deck. Like it would kill the 3/1 and the other card. This being a 2/3 means that your board gets buffed, kind of like the old Luminous Paladin, but you're also getting the the 3 defense really does matter. I mean, it lets it stick a lot better. It makes it a lot harder to just completely clean up the board. I give
That's a
this
good card.
a 10 out of 10. I think this is a very good aggro card, actually.
That's a good card.
And is this in the list? It's got to be in the list. This card's like...
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
What if it's not? That would be insane.
1, 2... That's 2 out of 3 lists.
Okay, that's all we need to hear. Yep, this one would be in my list. So, anyway...
Well, it's going to be in my list because I'm going to get it off the shelf.
Yo, I like this girl.
What is she doing?
She's cute.
Sarah Mizuki.
But she's cool.
Yeah, she's not cute, you idiot. Jeez. Evolve for 2. Wait, does this follower just have Storm? Yeah.
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 It's 5 mana.
Storm, busted. 5 mana plus 2 gets you evolved Seiryotennan Mizuki. Select enemy fall on evolve, select an enemy fall on the field, deal it 5 damage. So you get rid of the reward you get in for 5 damage. Busted. Broken.
This is what Tokai Teo should have been.
It's the Forestcraft card that top decks.
No, it's Tokai Teo. It's like Tokai Teo, but in reverse.
I've never read Tokai Teo because my opponents never dropped it on me.
Because the card is ass. And you know, this card is like kind of ass too. Does this card make the cut? It doesn't.
No, it's cost 5.
It costs 7.
Or it costs...
That 8 mana Dragoncraft card though, that was cooking. You played 3 of the evil for that.
What list are you looking at?
No, no, I'm saying the 8 mana card from the last TD.
Drop?
Remember the last TD, the 5 mana plus 3. Oh
What
my
card
god,
was
he
that?
has the memory of a goldfish. It was the last set review.
Are you talking about Garyu?
No, the set. No, the last
I can't. This set?
This set, the last TD. It had the 5 mana dragon card that was like pay 3 extra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said 8 mana, and I was expecting an 8 in the top corner.
No. It was 5 plus 3. That card was cooking.
That was lit. That card was the Glizzy Guzzler. Of course you play that card, but that's not cool. Glizzy Guzzling isn't cool.
That's cute.
So you don't play it in the cool deck. Instead, you don't play this card.
No, you don't play this.
No, you don't play this card.
Next turn. Oh, this was the Shadowverse mascot. They'd make you play against this thing. Or this was the Idolmaster mascot that made you play against this thing. Honaka Ayase. Fanfare. Select another Idolmaster Cinderella girl on her field and give it Rush. 1 mana, 2/1. Is this card good?
I see it as a 1 of in 2 of the lists. So like you can, but like I'm not excited by it.
Nah, this card is like, it does give any card Rush. Unlike Uma, unlike Uma where like Rush was on demand, in this class it looks like it's a luxury.
It does say 1 in the top left, which is pretty good for cool, but like
it's like you eco, but you get stats left
I think
over.
there's a lot of other cards with 1 on the top left. There's like a girl that costs 1. Oh wait, that's a spell. Never mind. I was about to say there's a girl that's like half this girl's age.
I think this card is like okay-ish actually. The more I think about it, because like none of these cards have had Rush. Like not that many cards have had Rush. And sometimes you just need something to trade.
Bro, this is the cool deck. You're supposed to kill your opponent, not trade.
Truth.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll look at the next card.
The cute deck.
Let's look at the next one and we'll decide, can we kill our opponent with this one?
Otoha Ukemi. 2-drop, 1/3. Yikes. Whenever you play cards, select an enemy fall in the field, deal it 1 damage. Yo, wait, this sounds familiar.
Oh, it's a lot better.
Wait, whenever you play a card,
It does say play a card.
it also says 3, which is killable. The other card says 4, which is unkillable.
That is actually true.
The archer. Archer is unkillable. This card is killable by every card, namely Surefire Bullet. And Dragon Warrior, like, that doesn't really matter. Because you're playing the good Dragon Warrior that does 4 damage.
I think the big problem with this is that summoning cards out of deck is not playing them.
Yeah, but like, I see. Okay, I see this in one list in like the top 4 on Dexander. It's a 2 of, and this list also plays. Let's see, a 1 spell is a 3 of, 1 spell is a 2 of. I mean, like it plays spells.
I mean, this card making your insights kill your opponent's cards is pretty sick. And in a deck like Forest, this is okay. So this is also not Idolmaster specific. This looks like a pretty good card in Forest. This would replace Archer.
It doesn't.
Because now instead of having to move up your fairies that you want to be buffing in the back row, you can play cards like Fairy Circle, and then your opponent's cards die, and you're a lot more happier about it.
No, what is it? The Shot of Unkilling actually kills your card. Shot of Unkilling kills a 10/10 Israfil.
That's right. You don't even need to follow it up with the 1-drop. The Hunter Forest plays this card, confirmed.
Look, she's got a hunter-looking hat. She's pretty much Robin Hood. Not the card, but the character.
Truth. Yeah, I actually like. I think in Forest this is probably better.
Broken.
This card's probably better in Forest than it is Idolmaster. Anyway,
hey, but it's in one of the lists.
Next card, a single vessel, fanfare, and that's it's an amulet. With fanfare and last words, we select an enemy follower on the field and deal 3 damage to it. And in order to sack it, we have to pay 2, tap this, and discard a card. Holy shit, this card is horrific.
It's a bronze. Does 3 damage. It gets rid of your opponent's Ukemi.
Wait. Is this played? No shot.
Not by Cool. Not from what I see.
Okay,
you're looking at some like.
I'm looking at 2 random decks. I just pulled 2 random decks to look at. Really decide. This card is not very good.
But like bad, yeah. Bronze, bad, same difference. Moving on, Full Bloom.
It is removal. You know, getting it straight out of the TD, you'll be happy with it.
Yeah, but it sucks, man. It sucks. Anyway, Full Bloom Panorama. Quick, relevant. 5-drop, also relevant. Select 2 followers on the field and destroy them. It unboard locks you for only 5 mana.
What do you mean?
Oh, it says enemy fall in this field. Okay. It says up to, so it could just be an execute.
It's a better execute. What's actually
if your opponent has Maimyu on board, it's not an execute anymore, or not a relevant one.
So, oh man,
it's 1 extra mana, 1 extra card, and it's busted.
Is it?
I don't think so.
Is this like a shitty Themis? No, because it doesn't kill your cards.
There's a better Themis in the set, from what I briefly.
I mean, like Rune likes this,
remember.
right? Like Rune likes this a lot, right?
Do they?
I don't know.
Fiery Chain says deal damage to your opponent, but it also doesn't say 2 cards. And does it say quick? I don't remember.
You mean Crimson Meteor Storm?
No, Fiery Embrace.
Yeah, but that kills 1 card, and that's Necrocharge 10. I'm so like the thing that I'm thinking, the thing that I'm getting hung up on.
Crimson Meteor Storm is 5. Yeah.
Is like Uma gave us the busted 2-mana execute. Like that card is legitimately the best card in Uma, and if you were wanting to lose, but like you were drawn to Uma, that's the card. That's the reason you'd be playing it. This is 5 mana kill 2.
This is the bronze.
You say it's bronze, but man, I don't know. Killing 2 cards. 2 cards is good.
For only 5 mana, it's pretty good.
Especially in the Kuon Mirror, where like you're supposed to hold mana up to like stop them from like destroying you. This would be like 10 damage off their board.
Yeah, you can kill 2 of their cards, yeah.
I don't know. I am.
Is it broken? I feel like if my opponent played this on me, I would be really upset.
So it's broken because it breaks their mental.
Because it has to be broken because it defeats me. If
right.
I were playing this, my opponent, I would kill 2 cards. My opponent would like put 3 cards with Storm on their board.
I mean, in my mind, you're just playing this thing down on You're playing this thing down in like Kuon as like a 1-of. But yeah, that's like I know it's not played by Kuon, so it's probably shit. So anyway, we'll just go to the next one so we stop talking about a bad card.
Yeah.
This one is Noah Takamine. This is like not even an. This is like a Portalcraft card. 5 mana 4/4 evolve for 1.
What are you saying? It's cool.
And then, oh my god, look, it is a Portalcraft card.
What is this? The DNA.
On evolve, we select an enemy fall from the field and deal it X damage. X equals your maximum play points. So we
it's a float haven card, right? No, it's a dragon card. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Select an enemy follower, deal it 10 damage.
Sometimes.
Like, yeah.
This card's pretty shit.
Sometimes it's 6 because you can play it on 6.
I think like single target removal at that point of the game is like really not worth.
What do you mean single target? You've got a 5/5 body with rush.
Truth.
That's a 2-for-1. Is it good? No. It's okay. But it's not good.
Anyway, next card.
The Rookie Trainer.
Last card, actually.
Activate. Engages card. Select another Cinderella follower on your field and give it an attack. Nah.
Did you know these trainers are just like the Uma cards that they suck ass and they don't have the actual trait of the girls on them?
Yeah. What does it say down here? It says
it should be Dairy Moss.
Deremasu.
This
Deremos?
card
What did you say?
is the first card you take out of your deck 2 seconds into getting it.
I don't know about that. It's a 1-drop 2/2. I think you take out
Oh, you're right.
another card first. I think maybe Saria Mizuki first. Still 1-drop 2/2.
Well,
I don't know about that. Anyway,
looks busted. Cool. It's gonna be sick. Cannot wait to play it myself. Thanks for sticking around, guys, and look forward. Cool. We will be having the Passion review coming up soon. Stay tuned. This is your boy signing out.
See you.